Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strummer, the channel. It's all about ukuleles. Today we got an old bluegrass tune. This one was sent in as a request from our subscriber Craft Lover, so CL, this one is for you. This is a great song to play. You can play this just with your 3 chords. So folks, if you're just getting started off, don't worry. This one is going to get cooking along, but I'm going to do an easy peasy schmazzy wheezy way to play it for you. So join in with us. All right, again, you can play this. I got the big Duke out here today. You can, of course, play this on your banjo ukulele or whatever ukulele you've got handy. In the words of the original Duke, just fill your hand, you son of a... All right, so I'm assuming you filled your hands. Here we go. This one starts off in G, key of G, so start off here. Well, all I got left is a $2 bill. You go up to C, $2 bill, boys, $2 bill, back to G. All I got left is a $2 bill. I'm on my, up to D, long journey home, back to G. All right, let's talk about some strumming. Okay, so again, if you guys are just getting rolling here, $2 bill, $2 bill. You want to put a little bit of jazz into this one and kind of funk it up a little bit, you can use your thumb and use your finger. And this is called our paintbrush strum, okay? You folks have been here for a while, you know about this. You hit it with your thumb, you brush it with your finger. The reason I do this and play a high G is it kind of gives that nice sort of ringing banjo sound. You got that ringing G string going on, okay? So you can just hit it with your thumb, brush it with your fingers. I left is a $2 bill, $2 bill, $2 bill. All I got left is a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Okay, you can strum it that way. If you're really just getting going and you're still working on just your chord changes, that's cool. Just, and you know, you want to play along at the speed we're going to be doing it at, you can just, all I got left is a $2 bill, $2 bill, $2 bill, and focus on your chord changes, okay? Because again, this is only 3 chords, so again, to kind of include everybody, you new guys, work on the speed of your chord changes. Don't worry so much about your right hand. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit more advanced strumming for some of the more advanced players as well. All right, let's take a look at some of those other strums now. Okay, so if you're comfortable with that paintbrush strum and you'd like to take it up a notch and get into the bluegrass strum, what I call my bluegrass strum, it goes like this. The bluegrass strum is just like a compound strum, so it's 2 different strums kind of put together. So it starts with paintbrush, it goes like this, paintbrush, and then there's what I call a double strum. So the double strum goes like this, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's like a finger sandwich. You start with the thumb, you do 2 flicks with your finger, and then you finish with your thumb. Thumb, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, I'll put a link to a video that deals specifically just with bluegrass strum, so you can spend a little bit more time on it. But essentially, that's what it is. Like I say, compound strum. So it's those 2 different strums that I have that I put together to make one strum, being the bluegrass strum. Okay, so here's how it goes. Paintbrush, double strum and paintbrush, double strum and paintbrush, double strum. Okay, try and do that with me. Now, if during this video, there's going to be parts where we're going to be going quickly. If you want to, in one of the corners, I don't know which one it is on your device, but there's going to be a thing that looks like a little gear, and that's the settings. Click on the settings, and then you'll see there's a little menu, and you can go down to what's called playback speed. And you can slow it right down to like 50% if you want to, and watch it much more slowly, or play along more slowly. And as your speed increases, as you play it more, you can up the speed to 75%, 100%, 125 if you want to go crazy. All right, so paint, brush, double strum, paint, brush, double strum. Just like that. And while you're practicing this, listen to the rhythm of the strum. I find this really helps a lot of people. Rather than getting too hung up with the notes, etc. Try to get the rhythm. So just really listen. Strumming is really about rhythm. So listen to this. Okay, and just sit there watching TV, whatever it is, and mute your strings like that so you don't drive the whole house crazy. Watch TV, whatever it is you want to do, and just do it at different speeds. And once you get that rhythm going with your fingers, the muscle memory is just going to take over for you. All right, let's get into a couple of other little tips and techniques that I can show you to really help you pull that bluegrass sound out even more. Okay, here we go. Okay, some little embellishments that you can do, and I'll show you also some chord melodies kind of stuff that you can throw in, get yourself a cool instrumental going. But if you want, you can start to do a little bit of chord bouncing. You can see how my fingers just jump up and down. So if you've got this bluegrass strum down, here's the next little thing you can do. So you go paint, brush, and then what I do is I lift my fingers up on double strum. So your fingers are actually only holding the chord down for the first part, the paintbrush part. And then double strum. The other thing you can do is like a chord pump kind of a thing. And what this does is it's the same sort of up and down, but you don't lift your fingers all the way off the strings. Okay, all you're doing is kind of muting it. So you just release a little bit. You can see how I'm just kind of doing that, and it just deadens the strings. So it's like as if you play piano, I guess it's kind of like when you push down on the pedal and then you let the pedal off. This is kind of like letting the pedal off, and it sort of dampens it down. I don't even play piano, so I hope that's right. But you can hear how it goes boom. You get a... I'm exaggerating the sound, but that's sort of what you're shooting for, okay? Here's both. So I'll do the chord bounce and then I'll do the chord pump, and you'll hear the difference. Hear the difference? One lets it ring, one kind of gives you that muted sort of a chuck sound. Okay, play around with that. That's a really fun little technique to do. Now let's take a look at the, I'll do a little instrumental stuff for you here and show you how I pulled the whole chord melody kind of a thing out to get this neat banjo ukulele kind of a sound in between the verses. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so in order to pull this instrumental sound out, let me play it through first and you'll get it into your ear, and then I'll show you the techniques I'm using here, okay? Okay, so what are we doing? Let's start off with the G. So when we're on the G, our first finger here in our G chord, we're going to just lift it and hammer it on, okay? All I got left, all I got left. Okay, so you hammer this on, first finger, then you hammer on your pinky finger here at the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And you just strum it. You don't have to actually hit the exact note. As long as where you're strumming is close to that note, it will draw that sound out. And when I do this, I tend to strum more at the top here, these 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. left is the second string is where the note is. That's your G, okay? And it's also G at the top. So if you're strumming in the top strings, you're going to get that G is really going to come out because you got a G up here and you got a G down here, okay? One more time. And then when I go to is a $2 bill, all I got left is a 2. You're just lifting your second finger and dropping it back down. You do that twice. Okay, one more time. Now we go to the C chord. Let's do that. So when we go to the C chord, you go from, you're basically wanting to strum up at the top here, and then you hammer on your first finger at the second fret. $2 bill. Just like that. So what I'm doing is I'm hammering on at the second fret on the 4th string, and then I'm going down here to my 2nd string. I want to ring that note out. Okay, open. Those are the notes. Again, just strum close to that. Oops. Then you go back to your G. Okay, one more time on the C. Back to your G. And then we just kind of do the same thing again. Now if you want to go on my long journey home. Okay, so when you're on the G, I just go up to the 5th fret here with my pinky finger, and I hammer it on and I lift it up. Then you go up to your D, then you hammer on your pinky finger here at the 4th fret on the 4th string. Hammer it, lift it. Okay, let's play it all the way through. Okay, now if you're finding, maybe this is a bit of a stretch for you or whatever, you can also play it here, there, or it's the same note, right? So just play where it's comfortable for you. Okay, some people prefer that. Sometimes people find that a little bit too scrunchy to do the full 4 fingers in 1 fret, but whatever works for you, okay? You could also play it on the 3rd string at the 4th fret. Okay. On my long journey home. Journey home. There you go. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there. Now, let me show you a couple of other little tips and techniques that you can use for embellishments on this. All right, one more little embellishment that you can use here, and this doesn't really matter which strum you're using too much, but every once in a while you can throw in, it's sort of a cross between the circle strum and the railroad strum that we did, where we were, that's your railroad strum, where you're strumming up the railroad ties, and it gives you that boom. So you get the percussive sound from the strings, but you also get it from the frets as well. You sort of strum forward. Okay, so you could use the railroad strum if you want. The other way you can do this is, you'll hear me when I go to the 5th fret here, I do kind of a single down strum, and I really push on the strings, and I strum kind of backwards, and it's just sort of the train going the other way, I guess. He's making the return trip, and but just sort of slow the strum down, and it gives you that 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the frets that are in there. Okay, let me show you. Hear it? All right, if you're up for that, give that a try too. Throw it in. All these different things just will give you your own sound. You don't have to use them all, and you don't use them all the time. Like you'll notice when I'm singing sometimes, I back off on all the fanciness because it should be more about the voice. Then when I break into the instrumental part, obviously I finally shut up. But then you want to fill that sound in with a little bit more of the instrumental tricks and techniques that you can use there. All right, let's play the song through. Okay, folks, just before we get playing the song, a couple of reminders. Again, don't forget you can go into one of those corners and change the playback speed. So set it up for whatever's good for you. All right. Next thing is, if you guys are enjoying this content, I love making it for you. Do me a favor, show me some love, hit that like button and the subscribe button as well. That way you won't miss any of the videos, okay? You'll get a little notice on it. And don't forget, check out our new website, 4stringstrummer.ca, and you'll see all these fancy ukuleles on there. Drop me a message, let me know what you think of our new site, okay? We still have Duke Banjo ukuleles. There's a link for it. If you really like these, I love them. Hit the link. You'll get a special offer through Duke Banjo ukuleles. They'll get you set up just fine. Okay, they got international shipping anywhere in the world for free right now. All right, let's play the tune. All right, let's mash it all up and play the song through. Here we go. It's cloudy in the west and it looks like rain, looks like rain, looks like rain. It's cloudy in the west, it looks like rain. I'm on my long journey home. Well, black smoke's rising, surely a train, surely a train, surely a train. There's black smoke rising, it's surely a train. I'm on my long journey home. Well, all I got left is a $2 bill, $2 bill, $2 bill. All I got left is a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home, lay through down. Well, I'm homesick and lonesome, feeling kind of blue, feeling kind of blue, feeling kind of blue. I'm homesick and lonesome, feeling kind of blue. I'm on my long journey home. Well, I hear the train a-coming, soon I'll be gone, soon I'll be gone, soon I'll be gone. I hear the train a-coming, soon I'll be gone. I'm on my long journey home. Well, all I got left is a $2 bill, $2 bill, $2 bill. All I got left is a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Play the one time. Is fun. I don't care where you're from. All right. right, folks, you got any questions on anything at all, as always, drop it down into the comments section. I'm always more than happy to help you out. Don't forget to join a new Facebook group as well, the 4-String Strummers. I'll put a link down in the description. Lots of nice, positive-minded ukulele folks, okay? Till we see you next time, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.